we need to have that idea of every day when I get up that I'm going to do what God wants me to do. I don't know why the devil is so good early in the morning to put negative thoughts in my head. Negative thoughts about, I don't feel good, this is a terrible day, da 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 da. I hope y'all don't have to wrestle with that. So I have to, and they say that this is true, that for every negative, you have to have at least 3 to 5 positives. So I stop whenever there's a bad thought in my head. I stop and pray and extol the goodness of God. That helps, believe it or not. I've found this out. Ladies are a little different than men. I think y'all know. But we really can't think 2 thoughts at the same time. Women come pretty close. But the idea that we can't entertain a negative thought if we're thinking a positive thought. And you can't think a positive thought if you're thinking a negative thought. So we need to keep that. Then he also says in verse 5 that he was hospitable to all. He says, beloved, it is a faithful thing you do in all your efforts for these brothers, strangers as they are, who testified to your love before the church. You will do well to send them on their journey in a manner worthy of God. Underline that, worthy of God. That's an interesting thing. Why was hospitality such an important thing, especially in the first century? Remember, the church is under great persecution. What were you going to say, baby? Oh, yeah. So they had to open their homes to people, and especially in the church, if you had a traveling preacher or minister or a family that was going around proclaiming the gospel, they would need a place to stay and maybe even be hidden from the government at that time. Do what?
We used to do that.
Sure we did.
Then the preachers decided they wanted a hotel instead.
Yeah, I know. I sure do.
It's important today.
Yes.
Important.
Yeah, they decided they needed time to, on their own, to have to look at
Yeah, and I understand that too. It robs people of being able to do a blessing.
I enjoyed that so much, and when they stopped doing that, I realized that I had probably been talking to them too much.
No way.
But I really, one who lived in an area where the church, so I just love anybody that came by, and most of them were military people and had a place to stay. Always welcome and came and ate meals at my house, and I loved the fellowship. When you live in an area where the church is so weak and you feel so lonely, that it is so nice to see people come.
And you know, the same thing is true of the one that is traveling. You know, they're separated from their loved ones as well. So
And
here's an
there
opportunity
were
to
people
bring
that
them together.
I really appreciated, that didn't happen too often, but people moved to the area, they would look us up on Saturday,
Mhm.
just so they knew where they were gonna go
Yeah,
on Sunday. I just thought that was just really, really neat.
yes,
I just really look forward to seeing them on Sunday.
yes. In verse 6, he's encouraged to continue to support the gospel preachers. Apparently, Gaius has a little bit of money. So he's telling him that there's no greater use of God blesses you with than